Hello YouTube Mavic fans. I just want to say first off that I am sponsored by John 316. Look it up and you'll find a free gift from the one who created all the beautiful scenery that your drones capture with their cameras. Next, I want to give a shout out to a lady from Japan who made both an instruction page and a YouTube video on how to mount a 360 camera to the Mavic. You'll find her project listed in the show notes below. I want to give credit where credit is due. However, she had to prop up the unit for it to take off properly, and she also had to hand catch it. You'll notice that I've used popular landing gear as part of my project, and that alleviates the problem of takeoff and landing, and does not block any of the sensors of the unit in order for it to work. One of the side cautions I would say is that just the kind of cameras adding on may cause interference with your GPS. I've been able to overcome a lot of that, but your mileage may vary. I want to also say I'm not responsible for any damage you do to your drone or 360 camera add-on. You perform this at your own risk if you choose to follow my footsteps. So fly at your own risk, but enjoy. Okay, let's get started. First part is there is a GoPro standard mount. This is one of the ones where you remove the sticker, and it is a curved unit that they make for going on helmets. I've removed the sticker from where the plastic is from here all the way across, but left the rest of it. This allows me to stick it to where the DJI logo is on the back of the unit, and it's in the upper portion on the back. The bracket that I use from GoPro starts off with a unit that would receive, and it has a metal piece here, and it goes out and has horizontal feathers. Then I've grabbed another piece that has feathers going vertical, and this mount here for the camera mount is one that comes from Best Buy. It's their house brand. I just found that was much smaller than the one that came with my Fly360 4K video camera. So to mount that on, what I need to do is pull the rubber stopper back, put it in the slot, and press it down until it locks into place. And when it does, I should be able to use the rubber stopper to keep it locked in well. Now you'll notice there's all kinds of sensors on the bottom of the Mavic, and we need to allow those to continue to operate as normal. I've purchased some landing gear. These are quite common on the internet. They're labeled left, right, and things like that. And so what that allows it to do is get some height so that when I mount the camera doesn't touch the ground. Now this unit came with a bracket as well that goes right here. I would put that towards the back, but then I'm concerned it will get in the way of the lens of the camera. So I've decided to use some polar units as well, and these go out on the arms of the back of the Mavic. The only concern is they may scrape on your paint from adding it on and off too many times. Then finally, the Fly360 4K is simply screwed on to the camera mount. You want to make sure all these connections are tight, and also you want to make sure that the clearance for the blades is set with these various screws. I've used some smaller screws than normally come with some of the kits, but that makes it so that they don't get in the way of things. But you'll see that I do have now clearance for that camera to not touch the ground, and so it is currently at a higher height and is able to be carried aloft with the drone. The only caution I would have is that a lot of people have tried to use these kind of cameras and they may interfere with the GPS. Some of the GPS sensors are right here, so you want to be aware of that. You may have some diminished GPS capability, but it's far better than when the camera is on top of it. A lot of it comes from the electromagnetic interference from the camera itself just operating and record. So your mileage may vary.